Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. Y'all seen the title, man? You know, it's a big week of boxing. You got a lot of fights kicking off this weekend. A lot of exciting fighters. Some good fights going on. We're gonna talk about it. So we all know the biggest fight this weekend is Carissa Shields versus Christina Hammer for the undisputed middleweight championship. You know what I'm saying? Great fight, great styles. I mean, everything is good. What's up, Trey X? So everything is you know what I'm saying, good to go. So far so good. Uh I mean, I love this fight. Perfect style matchup. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just perfect for undisputed fight. You know what I'm saying? Two of the best women's boxers, you know, of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm rooting for Carissa Shields, but I do acknowledge that Christina Hammer bring a lot to the table, man. She bring a lot. She's been champion forever. She got a great jab, and she got a little dog in her, man. I've been watching a lot of her fights and just trying to pick apart some stuff. You know, she's good, man. She's tough. She got a sneaky right uppercut, so we'll see what Carissa be able to do. Yeah, man, I can't wait for these fights either, man. Trey X, can't wait. So we'll see. I mean, all this talking. I mean, it seemed like this fight been building for like forever. So it's been about 2 years since this fight been building, and it's finally here, man. So can't get enough recognition. So looking forward to that fight, man. You know, we all know the keys to the fight. You know, if you guys seen these ladies fight, you already know. You know, Christina Hammer gotta make sure she establishes that jab. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have to tie up in the inside because I don't believe she like to fight in the inside. She don't like it rough. She gonna have to use that sneaky uppercut she has, and she gonna have to control the distance with her feet and her arms. She can use that stiff arm, and she can tie up. She can do a lot of stuff to offset Carissa. You know what I'm saying? But will she be able to take Carissa's pressure and her, you know what I'm saying, and her athleticism? We'll see. Carissa, she has to work to the body, and I believe she had to establish a jab also. You know what I'm saying, and make sure that um, when she get off her combinations, make sure she get all the way out because I believe Hammer can still be there to catch her. She has longer arms, so she can still stay there in the pocket and be able to catch her moving out. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Set shot was good. I'm worried that Carissa ain't focused. Man, no, I don't get that. I don't get that. I know a lot of people think that she's overconfident because she talk trash and she says she's the best, she's the greatest of all time and all this and that. She always been like that though. So for me, been following her career ever since I read about her when she was 16 years old. She always talked like that. She always talked like that. And I know a couple of guys that I knew some people that was on they was training with her. They was like amateur boxers, and they was like she always like that. She cocky. She talk trash. She believes she the best, and she always been like that since a pup. So I think she focused. I think she's focused. I mean, you gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? She won two Olympic gold medals. Now a lot of people look at that and be like, that's the amateurs. But you gotta take consideration with the females. There's not a big talent pool with the women. So that is a part of her resume. You know what I'm saying? 8 fights, 77 and 1. You know what I'm saying? Two Olympic gold medals. I don't know how many world championships, Pan Am games, and that stuff add up to make for something. So in this case, the amateur career do you know what I'm saying, make a difference. And she fought bigger, taller fighters than Christina Hammer. So I think she's focused. I think she's ready. I think she's been waiting for this for a while. And it's her time to shine. And if you notice her when she won her first world championship in the pros, that was her best performance against a girl from Germany, Nikki Adler. She was very composed. She was poised. You know what I'm saying? She was on her A game. She was placing her shots well. So I see a similar performance, you know what I'm saying, after she get past that long jab. So that's my take on it, man. Let me see. So yeah, what's up, Marcus Johnson? What's good with you? Oh shit, what's up, man? Set shot was good again. Yeah, man. So that's a big fight, man. Um, Let me see. So also this week we got Lomachenko. You know, Lomachenko is a lot of people's pound for pound. I believe he is a top. He's a top fighter. You know, what I'm saying the sport can't take the credit away from him on that. I don't know if he's pound for pound. I got Bud for pound, but you know, to each his own. But you know, what I'm saying he's the top fighter in the sport. So you know, just growing up and following boxing as a youngin. I was always taught like if the best fighter or the top five fighter is fighting, you always watch it, no matter who they fighting. Because I remember growing up, Roy Jones used to fight, used to defend his title against guys nobody never heard of. We knew Roy was gonna win. We still watch. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Terry Norris when he used to fight people. He used to have hometown defenses. We watched that thing like he's about to fight Sugar Ray Leonard again. So you know, I'm watching. You know, he's fighting Anthony Corolla. Corolla has 6 losses. He's a former world champion. You know, Lomachenko is the favorite, but I would say Corolla has dog and he's gonna come to fight. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't seen Anthony Corolla fight, he's a tough guy. Um, he's skilled, but he's not the fastest, not the strongest. He don't have a lot of power, but he's an excellent body puncher. So he has a lot of body shot knockouts. And the one thing that really intrigued me about Anthony Corolla had like 3 or 4 losses in his career, some knockout losses and whatever. He was able to bounce back to win a world title. So whenever somebody can do that and be resilient enough to come back from some early losses and win a world title, you know what I'm saying? That shows they got a little bit of dog, a little bit of resilience that you have to, take note of. So, but I expect Lomachenko to put on a good performance, man. He's fighting in LA, so we'll see. I think Carissa has too much toughness. Hammer shows weakness against that chick that dropped her. Yeah. And Sophie Mathis. And Sophie Mathis is one of the biggest female punches, probably. I mean, since that I've seen. I know Ann Wolf is up there. Layla Ali can punch. Uh, Lucia Riker can punch. She's a good puncher. Lucia Riker might be the best puncher. But Ann Sophie Mathis, man, she can punch. She knocked out Holly Holm. Had Holly Holm all over the bottom ring rope. She can punch. So um yeah, I also seen another fight with Kaylee Reese. Kaylee Reese, the one who fought Cecilia Breakers last year. She dropped Christina Hammer. Christina Hammer beat her twice, but those was close competitive fights. And she got dropped in one of the fights against Kaylee Reese. So we'll see, man. It's like she don't like pressure. You know what I'm saying? She be on that, she like to I mean, she's very technical, and she kind of remind me of Klitschko on how she don't like that inside work. Like I know nobody don't want to get hit in the inside, whatever, but she just seems uncomfortable to me. So hopefully Carissa can cut that ring off and play some punches. You know what I'm saying? And Wolf, yeah, what's the beast? Yeah, she was a beast. Yeah, and Wolf was a beast also. Yes, sir. And Wolf can punch, bro. Oh my God, she probably had one of the best female knockouts ever. Hammer likes to like a pretty fight. Yeah, she liked her distance. She liked to skip around the ring and throw her jab, 1-2, push off. She liked to push off a lot. But I don't think she's gonna be able to do this against Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields has a different type of dog. Like, people got dog in them, but then it's another type of dog. That's a dog that you've been through a struggle or you've been through, a lot of people, I mean, even people I grew up with that like been abused or they had like a crazy childhood. They got a crazy dog to them. Like I'm like, dang, you going extra hard. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of thing. I can't even explain it, but I know it when I see it. And she has that because she been at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard to beat her. Like it's gonna be hard to beat her. I always felt that about her. It's gonna be hard to beat her. Yeah, Kayla Reese. Yeah, she can fight. Yeah, but yeah. So Lomachenko and Corolla, man. I think this is this is one of those ordinary defenses. He should be able to look good and perform well. You got Zerto Ramirez. He's fighting Tommy Karpinski, moving up to light heavyweight. So he's testing out the waters. He's still the WBO champion at 168. So we'll see if he stays at 75 or he go back down to 68 and defend his title. So we'll see how he look. Probably the best fight on this top ranked card on Friday is it's a 140 pound it's a 140 pound division. It's Arnold Barboza versus Mike Alvarado. And we all remember Mike Alvarado with his 3 fights with Brandon Rios and when he got stopped by Ruslan Provodnikov, and he had a come from behind knockout against Brett Prescott a couple years ago, and he always come to fight. Barboza is a younger guy, and he liked to fight too. You know what I'm saying? I think Barboza is trained with Abel Sanchez, I believe. And already know if that's the case, if I'm right, you already know they'll have no defense. They just fight. So that fight right there is probably the best fight on that card, man. So look out for that. Honor Barbosa versus Mike Alvarado. That's a smoking fight right there for real. All action for real. Who do you think will award the close round to? I think that's a good question. I was thinking about that stuff the other day because I feel like it's gonna be a tight fight, and I think Carissa gonna pull away in the back half of the fight. But I think Carissa gonna get the credit because I think she's gonna be the aggressor, and I think Hammer gonna be moving. She's gonna be moving, and she's gonna try to get her timing and her distance, and it's gonna be hard to catch up with her at first. So Carissa, what she does very well, she can let off some flurries, 4, 5, 6, a punch combination. Might land 2 of them, but it's gonna look good, and she's gonna have the crowd room for her. So she can steal some rounds. You know what I'm saying? If Hammer is on that back foot crazy, you know what I'm saying? If Hammer ain't sitting down the punch and the fight, then and she moving a lot, I can see Carissa stepping in, throwing a nice little combination in, and then she's gonna win the round. Boom. That's how the round's gonna get won. If Christina Hammer, decides to move too much. But I think she's gonna be moving, but I think she's gonna establish that she's the bigger, stronger fighter, and she's gonna try to get some respect out of Carissa. But that might be her downfall because once her feet get planted, then what I'm saying, she's gonna be trading with Carissa, and that's what she don't want to do. She want to keep her distance. So I think if it's tight, I think Carissa gonna get the benefit of the doubt with the judges because of her aggressive style and her combination. Alvarado look focused, yeah. What's up, Reggie Owens? What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yeah, Alvarado, man. He always make for good fights, man. So I'm looking forward to see that. Looking forward to see Alvarado. What he gonna bring to the table at 140. Yeah, that should be a good fight, man. Good fight. Good fight. Let me see what else we got for the weekend. So we got the FS1 card. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good prospects on the undercard too, man. You got with the main event, you got Caleb Truax versus Peter Quinn, 2 former champions, both guys, I believe, 35 or better. So they basically on the down stretch of their career. I believe Quillen has the edge in this fight because of I think he's the bigger puncher. I think he's probably the better boxer too. Truax, he has decent power though. He got a good right hand, and he's a dog too. Come to fight. Truax been knocked out in the first round by Anthony Durrell. He dropped Jermaine Taylor, but Jermaine Taylor ended up winning the decision. Who else he lose to? He lost to Danny Jacobs in the 12th round TKO. So he been in there with some good fighters, some big punchers too. And he's a tough guy. Just a tough, workmanlike guy. He wants to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it should be a good one. Kid Chocolate, former world champion. He's really been inactive since he got stopped by Danny Jacobs in the first round. That was like 2015. That's been a minute. I think he only fought maybe 2 or 3 times, almost 3 years. This fight probably his fourth fight. I don't know that off top, but I think he only fought like 2 or 3 times since Danny Jacobs. So I don't know how he feel, where he at mentally. To me, when I watch him fight, it's like mentally with him. So I don't know, but he can crack though. He can punch. He's so we'll see, man. So this fight, the winner right here will probably get Caleb Plant. This IBF eliminator, so we'll see, man. Oh man, I don't know Trey X, man. I don't know. I ain't ducking though. You have a lot of static. I don't know what it is. I'm a, can you still hear me though? Still static? Let me know. You never like Quillen. When you haven't been a Quillen fan, I won't be surprised. Yeah, he probably get all work, man. He'll see focus. Let me know if I still got that static. Set shot. Thoughts on heavyweight prospect Jermaine Franklin on Carissa's undercard. Man, he's decent, man. He's decent. He got okay, good for that. Jermaine Franklin has good skills. He can box a little bit. Um, I don't think he's the number one American pro. Hold on, let me think about it. Number one American heavyweight prospect. Uh, you know what? He might be right on that. Heavyweight prospect. He might be. I gotta think about it, but he might be all right. But he's okay, man. He's decent. You know what I'm saying? He just need a little bit more experience. He should be able to, perform well. He's fighting a guy that really been inactive. Rydell Booker. He fought James Toney back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember when what is it called? If it's FS1 or Fox, one of the Fox shows, they had this sports show called the best damn sports show ever. It had like what's his name, John Sally and a couple other dudes. They was hosting it. He fought James Toney on that. It was on Fox, and James Toney beat him with a torn rotator cuff. He outworked him. You know how James Toney fights. So that was a minute ago, and I think Rydell Booker got locked up. He been locked up for a minute, and then he got out. He had like one fight since. So Jermaine Franklin, he should be able to beat this guy. So we'll see. We'll see what's up with that. So let me see. So we talked about that one. Truex. Okay, yeah. So Jaime Munguia, he's fighting. He defended his WBO 154-pound belt. He's fighting his mandatory Dennis Hogan. That's on the zone. They fighting in Mexico. So Jaime Munguia, man, he been on the road. He's been very active. That's good for a young champion, a young fighter. His last fight, um, did they fight the way in? Oh, you talking about Sesha? You talking about Rydell Booker and James Toney? I think so, man. I think they was swinging. But Munguia, his last fight, man, he fought a tough guy from Japan. I think his name Takashi Inoue. And to my surprise, man, I thought Munguia looked decent. He was trying to box. He was trying to box a little bit. It threw me off a little bit, but I was like, okay, it wasn't the best. He wasn't out there, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't no Willie Pep out there, so on nobody tripping. But he was doing enough movement for that fighter, you know what I'm saying? So it showed a wrinkle that I didn't think he had in his game. I thought he was, like to come forward. Jaime McGill like to jump in, and he good at jumping in and jumping out. So that's what I thought he was going to do against this guy. But he was on the back foot. He was boxing. He was doing decent. I ain't saying he was, the best I seen, but it is what it is. Let me see. What's good, man? Ali 313. What's good? Hey, yo, let me know. Can y'all hear me, man? I know I got a lot of wind over here. Yeah, yeah, 120 ounce fights, man. So he got a little bit of his toolkit. He ain't showing enough. Yeah. What's up, Tom Banger? Salute, bro. Now, man, I mean, my kid, like, he ain't really. I think he's still developing. He got him got him a strength and conditioning coach now, a nutritionist. So maybe he can make the weight better. I know he like the last weigh in, man. He looked like he wasn't gonna make it. Like he was doing an interview with Akin Barak, man. They was holding the young man up. He looked like, man, come on, when y'all gonna finish? So I don't know. I hope he can make the weight and be strong. The guy he's fighting, man, he's a boxer. I think he's 28-1 with 7 KOs off top. I know he don't got a lot of knockouts. He's a boxer. His only loss was to Jack Cokley. Oh, damn, that just reminded me. Jack Cokley, he about to fight. What's his name? Derevyanchenko on the Peter Quillen undercard. So yeah, that's a good fight. That's a decent fight. I appreciate. All right, I hear you. Okay, Ali 313. Sounds clear. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, Reggie. All right, but yeah, that's a good fight too, man. I overlooked Derevyanchenko versus Cokley. That's a good fight. That's for the IBF title eliminator. So the mandatory for Jacobs Canelo. So that's a good fight. That's a good fight right there. But yeah, Paul Hogan, he lost to Cokley. That's his last. That's his only loss. So we'll see. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, last week it was kind of slow. I think it was just a showbox card and something in Poland, nothing really big. But this week, man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fights, a lot of boxing. Friday, Lomachenko started that thing off, so we'll see how he look. You know what I'm saying? I want him to put on a good show, man, because I just like when the best fighters or the people who claim who the best fighters. I like when they just put on performance, man, and that helps the sport. You know what I'm saying? So if Lomachenko go out there and be looking bad and what I'm saying, struggle to win a decision, then what I'm saying, we gotta hear all this hate or whatever. And it may be valid, it may be whatever, but I like to see him perform at his best of his ability, both guys. So if one man better than the other and they both fought their ass off, then I'm with it. So we'll see. D, what's up? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Sheldon Holmes was good. Yeah, man. So, but I'm really looking forward to Carissa Shields, man, because this is her time, man. This is her time. This will be her ninth fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you look at this fight both ways, it's like perfect for each other. You know what I'm saying? They like total opposites. In the ring and out of the ring, it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? It's just perfect to me, man. And I call this fight the most important fight in boxing so far this year because the winner of this fight got the got the female boxing on their back. You can't say that about the men. Like it ain't no face of boxing in the men. It's a bunch of good fighters, and it depends on which fan base is the loudest. It's the one who's the face of face of boxing. But hands down, like let's say Carissa Wynn, she's the face of women's boxing, and she already the face of women's boxing for real. But this solidifies it because you're undisputed versus a real champion. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's some big stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? So we all want to see more unifications, man. I know a lot of people talk about it. We want to see unifications. We got hold on. We got 3 unifications this month. 3 unifications. So you got Carissa and Hammer on Friday. Then you got Danny Roman versus TJ Doheny. That's for the 122 pound. They're gonna unify the WBA and the IBF. That's on the zone, April 26th. And then the day after, you got Nonito Donaire versus Tete. They unified in the World Boxing Super Series. So I know a lot of people be talking about, man, I want to see unification. It's right there. It's right there. It's 3 of them in 1 month, and so they right there. And we had one last month with Katie Taylor and Rose Valente. So it out there, man. If Carissa if she win, A Star Is Born. I think her crossover appeal is about to pop off. I think if she wins, especially dominating faction, and go out there and put on a show, oh yeah, her crossover appeal gonna be crazy. But I think she already a star though. Well, not Lomo. Lomo has two. Lomo has two. Lala, you talking about Lomachenko? He got two belts, I think. Yeah, he got the WBO and the WBA. Oh, that's a unification. You know what I'm saying? So unifications be popping, man. I know. I mean, but I think a lot of boxing heads be talking about unifications of the top fighters like Spence and Porter and Bud, Deontay, Deontay and AJ, all that. So I understand where they're coming from, but I mean, I like unifications. Period. I don't care what division, who fighting. If they try and unify, I'm watching that thing. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So let me know if y'all still can hear me, man. What's up? No Name Rose, how you doing? We out here. I'm out here in Cali. I'm out here in Cali. We got this, like we got a sandstorm popping off, man. But yeah. So let me know if I'm in and out. But yeah, it's just it's crazy, man. There's a lot of stuff in boxing popping off, man. I haven't really been around to catch all the news, but I've been seeing a little bit here and there. I just seen that Anthony Yard and Kovalev supposed to be signed to fight in Russia. So man, that's I'm looking forward to that fight if that's the case. We'll see. I heard about, of course, about Deontay Wilder fighting Dominic Brazil May the 18th. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad they made this fight. I want this fight to get over, and so Deontay can go to bigger and better things. But I don't think it's going. I don't know. I think Brazil gonna try to put up a little fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna put up a fight until he get caught. Then once he get caught, then it's over. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff going on, man. So it's just as a boxing fan, like I always say, man, when you got fights on every week, I mean, you can't like I can't even complain. Like some of the cards, the fight cards don't be all that, but I'll be more so into looking at the fighters and see how they perform and watching the younger fighters. Like I had to catch up on that Showbox card, you know what I'm saying? Some decent prospects. See, that's the thing. I didn't even know Mayweather had decent prospects like that. Like I heard about them guys, but they fight on smaller shows. They be fighting on Facebook Live and stuff like that. And this is the first time that they got a platform like Showtime to perform. And that's what's up, man. And a lot of people think Mayweather Promotions is just Tank and Badu and Floyd. But they got some good little prospects, man. What's up, Chris Brown? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with y'all? But yeah, I'm just excited, man. And this month of April, man, is lit. So we talked about this weekend. Next weekend, shoot, crazy too. Um, we got Bud Crawford versus Amir Khan on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that fight. A lot of people not giving Khan a chance. I give him some. I think he can do well early until Bud calculate all that all that stuff he be doing. But we'll see. Shakur Stevenson, he's stepping up, fighting Christopher Diaz. Man, that's a tough, good. You know what I'm saying? To test yourself, that's a good fight. Because a year ago, Christopher Diaz was like the heir apparent to Lomachenko at 130. They were trying to get Christopher Diaz to step in that role to be the star because he has a big fan base in Florida. He's Puerto Rican and he had a lot of fans come out to support him. So he was supposed to be the next big star, but he lost the world title opportunity to Ito, the vacant belt that Lomachenko had at 130. So he took a step back. You know what I'm saying? Now he fighting Shakur. So man, we'll see. Teofimo Lopez, he's like the hottest name out right now. Everybody talking about him. Sesha, I got you. I'm gonna go back to that one. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go back to that one. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez fight next week on the Bud's card, and then Felix Fideo too. He's fighting Brian Velasquez. But yeah, man, George Spencer, man. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, George Spencer, he's on. I got you, Sesha. He's fighting Saturday. He's on the Quillen card. So you got some good prospects on that card. You got let me look at it. Let me look at it. Joy Spencer's on that card. I think Money Pile the fourth is on that card. There was that thing at. Yeah, Joy Spencer, nice, bro. And he's developing. Yeah, okay. You got Lil B Hop. Lil B Hop is on that card. Quillen Truex. He's gonna be on the FS1 main event. You know, FS1 show their prelims before they well, it's gonna be on FS1 anyway. So FS1 gonna show Lil B Hop, Joy Spencer, Sean Simpson. He's from Chicago. He's a good little prospect. He's at bantamweight. And then Money Power the fourth. You know, he had a big knockout a couple of months ago. So we'll see. So yeah, Joy Spencer he's gonna fight Saturday. I can't wait until Crawford card. I'm gonna have to yeah, you got the call. Yeah, man. Yeah. You do be calling them things though. We agree. What's good, man? What's going on with you? So yeah, man, it's some good prospects, man. I'm excited to see that. I like to see when the prospects are very active, man. I like that. I like that when they're active. I like that. That's good. But back to the Bud card. I forgot what time the pay-per-view starts. Probably 9 o'clock Eastern time. But I know ESPN gonna show the off TV cards. They got some good fights though. But they got a good fight that's of note. They got Carlos Adamas at 154. He's fighting Frank Galaza. You know what I'm saying? Frank Galaza, he fought Jared Hurd back in the day. He lost to when Jared Hurd was coming up. He lost to Jared Hurd by knockout. That's when Jared Hurd had that uppercut on display. Um, so he's decent. That's a decent fight right there. And you got some prospects on the card. Then that same night, you got Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granados. I really like that fight, man. Granados never been ran through, and he never been outclassed. He been probably, you know, all skilled, or maybe the talent, or maybe the judges or whatever. But he ain't never got ran through. He always been tough. So if Porter had problems with him, AB had problems, Carmen Centron. I think Phil Diaz beat him pretty good. He beat him easy. That was clear cut. But it won't easy, but he beat him clear cut. He stopped Amir Ahman. When a lot of people were saying that Danny was ducking Ahman. So that's a good fight, man. And for Danny, this is make or break for Danny, man. Danny loses to Adrian Granados, coming off, from two, close losses to Porter and Thurman. And I ain't saying it's over, but he gonna have to build his way up. So it's a tough fight, man. It's a tough fight. I say it grimy. I mean, I favor Danny, man, because I like Danny. He got the championship pedigree, and he can crack, man. And he's very patient with his counter punching. Granados, he's not. See, Granados. A lot of people think Granados is an all action brawler. He can box too. And he's very tricky in the ring, and he does stuff to frustrate fighters. So it's gonna be a good one. I like this. I can't wait for that one too. Let me see what y'all got. You got Khan giving Bud trouble on Saturday. I got Bud late stoppage. He gonna feel that speed though. I think Khan gonna be competitive early. Um, I think he's gonna be competitive early. It's interesting that fight because I wonder if Bud going to be on the front foot trying to walk him down. You know what I'm saying? And trying to make Khan box and come to him. You know what I'm saying? Khan is very good when like he got you kind of like a stationary target. So if he kind of like just circling you and throwing his combinations, getting off, we all know the thing with Khan, his chin, and Khan has not fixed like throwing combinations and pulling straight back with his head up. He do that against Bud, it might be over quick. Bud gonna be able to read him. I think this fight. I just have a feeling that Bud gonna try to. He ain't gonna be taking too long to try to figure out Khan. He gonna try to figure him out and try to go ahead and put the pressure on him and try to get put on a big performance. He has to. You know what I'm saying? He has to do. He has to follow up what Spence did. Now I know sometimes you don't have to just. You just want to just win. When you're at this level, you just want to win. But I think he can make a statement against Khan. But Khan can be competitive, man. He can be competitive. But we'll see. Let me see. Okay, we're doing another trivia. Okay, Trey, I see you. I'm gonna try to make it, man. If Khan follows the game plan, he has a shot. As soon as he get hurt, yeah. Khan, man, he just it's the thing. It's a different type of thing with Bud though. Like if you making those mistakes against Bud, it's over. It's done. Like once he get it, it's over. So that's what I'm saying. I don't see Khan. I can see Khan having some moments and having some spots, but even Khan, he can't sit there and trade too much. And is Khan still fast enough on his feet to let his combinations off and get out of there before Bud can reach him? Because you know Bud, he gets a good counter puncher too. So will he stay in the pocket too long and get his shots off, or will he just get them off and get out like he should do? But we don't know. We'll see. Let me see. I got Danny. Yeah. Danny. Yeah, I think Danny gonna win too, Lala. I think Danny gonna win. I think it's gonna be tough, but I think Danny gonna win. Let me see. Bud Bud might stand off due to competition. Yeah. Well, you will see. We'll see if Khan can keep him at bay. We'll see that. Some telling me to take Ronaldo's over Danny. Yeah, man. I was thinking about it. Excuse me. I was thinking about it, but I think Danny has enough ring IQ and this big fight pedigree that he can be able to. If it's a tough fight, he'll navigate his way through that fight. But I do think Ronaldo's gonna give him some hell. That's just my opinion. Khan has 35-year-old legs now. We may be seeing the beginning of him. Yeah, and I agree with that, Trey X. His chin already gone. The legs, once the legs go, it's a wrap. Cause he ain't gonna be able to get all the way out of the punches. To me, Khan, he look like he's struggling to make 147. I don't know if you guys noticed that he had to strip down his last two fights. He had to strip down to make 150 against LaGreco. So I don't know. So I don't know, man. Khan is a warrior though, man. With all this stuff we talk, man, Khan fight anybody except for Brooke. But I had to give him props, man. He took this fight. He was like, I want to be great. This is his. To me, looking at it when it first got signed, I was like, this is your Floyd Mayweather moment. You couldn't get Floyd, so I ain't saying Crawford and Floyd is the same, but maybe this your way to redeem yourself to say, damn, maybe you could have gave Floyd some work. So this me just thinking it ain't nothing. Crawford is going to beat the shit out of Joe. Yeah, man. A lot of people say that, man. Con worse than Con he get greedy, man. Con man, he want to get all the cookies, bro. Just get like 2 or 3 and bounce. He want to get all of them. That's what be getting his ass knocked out. Want to get all the cookies. Trying to slug, yeah. Bud better not fight Con the way he fought it. Yeah. Let me see. Think about that fight real quick. I think that Benavidez fight, man, that bad blood, that shit had Crawford. It had him cautious. He was getting hit with some right hands. You know, I don't know. I don't think Khan is a big puncher at 147. Although I think he does have decent power. Um, I don't know, man. I think it's a different type of mentality of a fight. Because Bud was extra cautious against David Jose Benavidez. So it was a different fight, um, different type of style. Benavidez was trying to have Bud play into his hand so he can counter punch him because he was, he wasn't, he was flat footed too much. So it was a different fight. So we'll see though. But I see what you're saying as far as like getting caught with them right hands though, because he was getting caught with a lot of right hands from Jose. He would right, he would right Brook. Man, that jump, man. He would fight Brook at the catchweight 150. Man, Brook, yo. Brook should just went on with his career and do what he got. I think Brook should fight Jeff Horn next. That's a big fight in my opinion in the UK. Khan is a warrior. He'll fight anybody except for Brook. That's true though, man. That is true, Trey. That dude, you say Kell Brook name, that was like, nah. You think Tackam is a good step in? Yeah, for Usyk. I rate. Yeah, I think so. It's decent. I think so. Tackam right there. He's a shorter guy, so Usyk would be able to control him with his range and his jab, and be able to outmaneuver him. Usyk don't be running. Usyk just box in a circle. You know what I'm saying? He got a good jab. I think it's a decent fight, first fight. Usyk, Tackam is always in the back end of the top 15. So and Tackam is a tough guy. So yeah, I think Usyk gonna be the winner. He gonna shut him out though. It's gonna be. I think, in my opinion, he gonna shut him out. Unanimous decision, 10 rounds or whatever. But yeah, it's a good step up. I think so. We agree. I think so. I'm with you. Tackam is an excellent for. Yeah, yep, he is. Brooke Khan is dead in the UK now. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah, solid unit takes a punch. But yeah, man, Conor Brooks should have happened. What was the? We agree. What was the best year that fight should have happened? I'm thinking like 2000. I'm thinking. Let me see, 2015, maybe 2013. No, yeah, when Khan was coming back, or maybe 2014 after Kell Brook won the title from Porter. Let me know how was y'all taking that over there. We agree, but I think it was probably at its peak 2014 after Kell Brook won his title because I remember Brook late 2014. Okay, I'm thinking probably the same thing because well, Khan got stopped by Danny in 2012. What was that? That was like July. Okay, then he was on the comeback trail. He had two or three fights. I know he fought Alexander 2000 was 2013. He beat the brakes off him. That was probably the best Khan performance. So yeah, after Porter, okay, yeah. That's when they should have fight. They should have fought, man. Now it's just like I'ma watch it, but I'm not excited about it. I want to see it, but I'm not like hyped. Like I'm not. If I miss it, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But before it was like I wanted to see that jank because I think their styles match up good. Because I think it would make Brook be the aggressor, and I think Brook is better when he's coming forward and he's throwing those straight punches and occasional right hands. I mean left hand to the body and stuff like that. And Khan would be boxing, trying to pick him off from the outside. So, but now I don't know. It's 50-50. Before, to be honest, I thought Brook would be able to beat him, like stop him. But now I think it's more so 50-50 now. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let me see what else we got going on in boxing, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? Let's talk about it. Also, April the 20th, man. What was it? David Allen versus Lucas Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's a good little heavyweight. Just what I'm saying, this fight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing too crazy. It's just two big boys throwing some haymakers. Yeah, it's old as shit. I'm late. Oh, what's good, Teddy B? What's good with you? You good, man? It's all good. We're just talking about this boxing. What's going on this week, this weekend, and Carissa Shields, Lomachenko, anything, all in between, man. Whatever. They would still sell 20K to stay. Okay. Yeah, man, y'all fans over there, man, y'all gonna see anything, boy. That dude got 12 losses. Y'all still be front row cheering. Yo, that's dope right there. Because if you lose one time over here, bro, we done with you. Jamel Harrison rematch. Yeah, that's supposed to be June the 23rd, June 22nd. So I want to say one of them dates on a Sunday, but I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a week after Jamal fight. So whenever that is, but I like that fight. Man, I like the first fight. I thought I thought Jamel won the first fight, but it was close and it was tight. I don't think Jamel like ran away with it, but I thought Jamel was. I was way I be judging. I liked how he was aggressive, and I felt like maybe after the eighth round, I think it was the eighth or ninth round. He hit Tony with a I want to say an uppercut, a left uppercut against the ropes. And I thought after that, Harrison was kind of trying to, you know, survive a little bit for the next 2 or 3 rounds. He tried to survive, but then I thought he woke up and he tried to win the fight. But that was a good fight, and I think it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing unless Jamel settled down. Excuse me, when he trying to throw his right hand. Don't look for a knockout. Just box, man. Like it's gonna be like a high level athlete. It's gonna be like the first fight because both of these guys are athletic. They got good jabs. They got decent power. I think actually Tony Harrison is a bigger puncher if you go off their record. But you know, I think Jamel was pressing too much, and Tony was just doing basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing a jab, snapping dude's head back. He was right there at the right time. He wasn't doing too much. He wasn't doing a lot. He was just doing just enough, and it was winning rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be the same thing, but I think this time Jamel gonna make an adjustment, and he's just gonna box a little bit more, and he's not gonna try to headhunt too much. And I think Jamel gonna get the decision. So long story short, I got Jamel in the rematch. Hopefully, Allen takes this seriously. He always skip days during training, yeah, man. But he looked good though. David Allen looked good now. I don't know if he look like he's in the 230s. What's that in stone? Was 238 is 17 stone. He looked like he around 17 stone. Under 17 stone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me some props on my math skills. My conversions. Let me see. Had the B up in here. Mel want to adjust. Oh, okay. You can't see it. I think he can. We agree. Excuse me. His first 25, 24 fights, he was a boxer. He was a boxer. When he was with Running Shields, he was boxing. He was moving around the ring. You know what I'm saying? He had a little bit of movement with him and a good jab. I don't think it's hard to go back. I mean, if you learn to ride a bike one time and you got it, and then you don't ride it for 10 years, the next time you ride it, you're gonna be a little rusty going down them hills, but you got it. You know what I'm saying? So I think he can do it. He should just box and be patient. Um, Trey serving some crow. Oh, you got Tony. You got Team Harrison. Trey. Okay, okay. I like Tony Harrison, man. Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? That dude didn't care, man. That dude, the arm of his glasses broke. He still put them junks on after the fight. Yo, that joke was funny. But that should be a good fight, man. And you know what? It got a lot of intensity to it. So hopefully Mel can settle down. Tony Harrison, I don't think he got to do nothing different. Just you know, maintain that stamina. I think he didn't look like he was tired in the fight. It's gonna be another close fight, man. Another close fight. Oh, so yeah, Derek Chisora, he's coming back after his knockout loss in December. He fighting the guy Sanaa Gachi. You know what I'm saying? Josh Kelly's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Another good prospect. We haven't really heard much of him. He's been kind of quiet. Oh, you love you some super bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You know what, man? I know this like don't have nothing to do with no whatever. But Tony Harrison, man, he be geared up in the ring, bro. He be having some tough uniforms or some outfits when he comes to the ring. I just had to say that because I remember one time he rocked the Fab Five Michigan joint. He had the Detroit Pistons joint. Uh, and what he had on last time, man, I thought, man, that joint was alright, man. Them dudes be putting a lot of effort into what they be wearing, man. That's tough to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So yeah, Conor Ben, he fighting next week too. Another good little prospect in UK. I'm waiting for this World Boxing Super Series, man. Shazor was doing. Oh yeah, he was. He was doing good. I wanted him to win too. I was cheering for him. I was like, "Come on, Shazor, you got it." Then that left hook came. So that left hook came, man. I was thinking about that song with what's his name? The dude off New Jack City. Damn, y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. That's what I was thinking about. As soon as he got hit with that left hook, I like Harrison because he repped Detroit. He got knocked out by a Cleveland fighter. Can't wait. For Prograde. Oh, Prograde. Okay. Oh, you talking about oh yeah, Dreaming. Yeah, yeah, that one. Ted B, you talking about what's the big dude name? Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson from Cleveland. He did stop the old boy at the end, like the ninth round. I remember that fight. Yeah, that's the jump right there, La D. That's what I thought about, man. I was like, dang, you gotta play that song, man. But yeah, he was doing good, man. Shazor, he looked in shape. You know what I'm saying? He had some energy at the end. Just Dylan White got that left hook back, man. He got that left hook back. But yeah, there's some good stuff going on. But the World Boxing Super Series, man, man, that thing been delayed for too long, far too long. Man, they talking about canceling that thing. Man, I'm glad they got it on. Uh, April 27th, you got Regis Prograde versus Relic for the WBA title, man. That's a decent fight. Relic, Relic can punch now. Relic ain't no walkover. Uh, Relic never got beat up in his fight. Well, he got hurt a couple times against Rancis, but he's always in tough fights. He got some bad decisions, but he came back and redeemed himself in the second fight with Rancis. And he can punch. His last fight in the World Boxing Super Series, he looked kind of sluggish. I don't know if that was just the style clashes with the guy from Russia, but he gonna have to be on his A against Regis, man. I'm high on Regis, man. I like Regis because like what he did in his last fight, I thought it was good because he boxed and he kind of like made it like I can fight in a way that you won't even touch me. And I like that mindset when you can do that, when you can say, "Oh, you ain't gonna touch me." Everybody been saying, "Man, Regis get hit too much. You get hit too much," and then he proved to everybody that he don't get he if he don't want to get hit, he won't get hit. And he carried his power because he dropped dude like late in the fight, and he's a good body puncher, man. I like Regis, man. I think he's gonna be able to perform well. So yeah, Trey X. So the thing with that, Baranchik, his manager was trying to get him up out of there because he feel like he been sitting on the shelf too long and they wasn't making the right payments at first, but they got that thing rectified now because the IBF they ordered Baranchik versus Taylor, and the World Boxing Super Series won the purse bid, so he has to fight him or he gonna get stripped. So yeah, we're gonna see that. That's May 18th. You know what I'm saying? Unless something or unforeseen happen, you know how boxing is. So, but as of right now, yeah, he's in. He gotta make that it's a mandatory defense basically, and that's a good thing, man, that they did that. Because normally the sanction bodies be on some BS, but that's a good thing because uh the World Boxing Super Series supposed to have all the belts in it. You know what I'm saying? You fighting the top guys in that division, and you take your belt out and just bounce because you feel like you should be fighting early or whatever. That's still your biggest payday. World Boxing Super Series is still gonna be your biggest payday. It ain't like you're gonna get out the tournament and fight Pacquiao or whoever. So yeah, man, I like that. He gonna stay in. He gonna fight He gonna fight Taylor, man. Taylor is the favorite, man. Taylor and Regis are the favorites to be at the finals, man. So I'm glad they did that though. Let me see. Okay, World Boxing Super Series had the Rancher's belt. Hell, yep. We agree. Yep. Yeah, you hate that song. Yeah, man. Trey X, yeah, yo, I seen that stuff a couple years ago, man. That jump made me mad. And Roy Jones they showed when he got knocked out by Glenn Johnson. They started playing that song. I was mad as hell. It messed up my day, man. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm a big Roy Jones fan. When man, I'm a big Roy Jones fan. Man, put it like that. Fanboy for real. I have to admit, cause I remember, cause I take y'all back down memory lane real quick. So he fought Tarver the second fight. It was like May 15th or something like that, 2004. I remember I was going through stuff, and I was like, man, I gotta watch this fight, take my mind off of stuff. Man, Tar, I knew something wasn't gonna work out when Tar was like, "You got any excuses now, Roy?" And Roy didn't, you know what I'm saying? Roy just turned around. I was like, "Oh my God, come on, Roy, you gotta say something." So Roy get knocked out, man. It was a shock, bro. I mean, it's like everybody got quiet. I was like, "Damn, bro." I was like depressed. I didn't want to watch boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? So then like a couple months later, he fight Glenn Johnson. I'm thinking like he fighting Glenn Johnson, he ain't moving. He just taking punishment. I'm like, what the hell? This dude got like 9 losses. And he got stopped, man. Cause I remember the day before, I had told my boy at work, I'm like, yo, man, bro Jones, he back. He back, you know what I'm saying? I'm gassing him up. He about to get this knockout win, get this IBF back. Man, Roy got slept, man. I came back to work, yo, dude was just looking at me like, hey man, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Roy, man, that was my guy. And they made that video with that song on it. I remember that John Trey X, man. Messed up. Messed up my whole day. Yeah, Teddy B, that's a good job right there. We'd agree, yep. That's the whole point, man. You get it undisputed. Oh, let me tell you something else though that I seen. So you know Usyk, he about to vacate the rest of his belts. So the WBA is gonna go back to Leverdale. I don't know how that work out, but it's gonna go back to him. And Leverdale supposed to fight Lawrence Okoli like in July, maybe on the Dylan White on the card or whatever. But the IBF when they strip Usyk, Tabiti and Doricos in the World Boxing Super Series is gonna be for the IBF. All right, so that's what's in the works. They're trying to when Usyk let go all the belts gonna be up for grabs. So you might have another undisputed, and the other fight with Gawacki and what's his name, Marius Breedis, they supposed to fight for the WBO that Usyk supposed to give up. So I mean, so those belts gonna be occupied again. So you know, what I'm saying I want to see what Tabiti does against what he does against Doricos. If he can get out of the way of that right hand, neutral natural. Watch how the IBF. Excuse me. Watch how the IBF force. Yeah, I seen that guy. Yeah, I seen that. They might fight for. Well, I don't know. Well, they could do that. The vacant IBF. Man, that'd be crazy if they did that. Maybe they can fight for the final eliminator or something. But I know that guy. What's his name? Konsong. He's the number one. He's the Minotaur, right? And he just came back, got him a good little victory. So yeah, man, we'll see. Tabiti did not look good. Yeah, he didn't, Teddy B. Man, I thought that fight was even. Uh, I mean, it could have went either way to me. But Tabiti, man, with that shoulder roll, that's like if he don't get all the way of that right hand from Dorticos, it might be night night. Because Dorticos be throwing that right hand in different angles. He can throw it. He can throw it straight. He can loop it. You know what I'm saying? He can like bring it around. You know, he throws it different ways and different speeds, and he throw that thing often. And to be this defense not on point, yeah, it might be a wrap. Yeah, to be maybe on some weak stuff too. He don't be fighting. He just be playing D. I got Dorticos. Yeah, Dorticos, man. Dorticos a tough dude, man. He is a good fighter. Why didn't the IBF make Lucian Bute fight Andre Ward after winning? Oh, you talking about when Andre Ward? They call it the Super Six. Nah, shoot, Bute didn't want that work. I think Bute had the IBF. Ward had the WBA and WBC. I forgot who had the WBO at the time. I can't remember. But I think they got Robert. I can't say his last name. Whatever. But that fight they was trying to make that fight happen. But Bute was on some other stuff. And then you gotta think too. After Ward fought, he beat Frott. Ward got hurt, man. He was hurt for a while. Cause you remember he didn't fight that. He didn't fight for a minute after he beat Carl Front. Bute took Front. Yeah, yeah. That was a good atmosphere, man. I think I talked about that last time when I seen fought when he fought Bute. That was a big atmosphere, man. That was crazy. Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, it's like the best time to be a boxing fan, man. Right now, so many fights, so many channels. Yeah, he did get slumped. Uh, April 26th, man, you got another nice little card on the zone. You got TJ Doheny versus Danny Roman. That's a unification fight right there. 122 pounds. Oh, let me get my stuff together. That's a good little fight right there. So Rambasai, he's fighting a rematch against Estrada, man. That's a good fight too. That first fight was good. Bute. Okay, fight. I thought Bute was straight. I thought Bute was alright. He had a nice little body shot, uppercut. Blue just reported that Canelo told Triple G to fight Andrade and get the That's good matchmaking right there, Canelo. Go ahead and fight Andrade, man. Get that thing out the way. You number one in the WBO. Sure, just go ahead and fight him. Why? That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I kind of I understand how people don't be liking these fighters because a lot of it don't really have nothing to do with how they fight because if you just watch Triple G fight and you never seen boxing, you're like, damn, this dude aggressive, man. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the moves he make outside of boxing, and it's the people who support him. They put him all the way up here on cloud nine, but he be doing some shady stuff. Like, why he fighting the guy that you know what I'm saying? You signed this big deal, but you about to fight what's his name, Steve Rose or what's his name, Endom. Now Endom, he's credible. I'm okay with Endom to be honest, but why are you even looking for those fights without mentioning Jamal Charlo's name, who the WBC just ordered? They ordered y'all to fight, and you act like the dude don't even exist. That's the thing right there, man. It's crazy. He gonna fight somebody nobody never heard of when the fans want him to fight Jamal Charlo. Get the network. Let us, you know what I'm saying, fight each other. But yeah, that's what's up though. I ain't mad at Canelo for telling him that either. Cause probably Canelo don't want that work with Andrade. That's a bad matchup for him, in my opinion. I'm glad I'm in the DMV. I got 2 fights in the next month. Yes, sir. Who you got? You got Hurd and J Rock. Hurd and J Rock. And then you had was you able to catch Lipinets versus Peterson? Who else you got in that area? Tank supposed to have a hometown fight. I think anyway be all 22 pounds. He gotta I wanna see him run through 118 first, neutral natural. Then maybe. Why don't any big fights in Chicago? I don't know, man. Eddie Hearn tried to bring him to Chicago, but I heard it was like 3 or 4 people there. Not just playing. But Eddie Hearn did bring a card out there. And you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for doing that. But I thought Usyk was supposed to fight in Chicago, but now he fighting in Maryland. That's the fight you talking about, Teddy B. Usyk gonna be in Maryland. There you go. Usyk gonna be in Maryland on the 25th. So yeah, y'all got some work out there, Teddy B. I don't understand why Triple G needs tune-ups at 38. Yeah, man. Just bring in some people in sparring. That's your tune-up right there. I think Endom has a chance to upset. No, you ain't crazy because he can box. He gotta stay smart. Like Triple G he's older. He's not the same guy. He's not the same guy. So I mean, Endom can box. If Endom don't get clipped, because Endon was boxing okay against Lemieux, but he just kept getting knocked down. Same thing with Kid Chocolate. He kept that. If you really think about it, if you watch the fight again, all right. So Endon got knocked down 6 times. Now that's crazy. That's on some Jack Dempsey type shit. He got knocked down 6 times against Quillen. But if you can, the rounds that he didn't get knocked down, he like I think he either won all of them or it was like even. So let's say he didn't get knocked down 6 times, he probably would beat Quillen. That dude got knocked down 6 times, bro. Elevator. J Rock, yeah, her J Rock is a good fight, man. It is. I like J Rock, man. I think he gonna be able to push her. J Rock had that old man, got an old man game to him, but I think her that size, man, that dude big, yo. Her J Rock, PBC scared of Chicago. Yeah, man, I don't know. Chicago real. Yep, can't wait. Yeah, Tabby, man, y'all lucky, man. Shoot. Look, that'd be like if Tank come there in July, that's like 4, you know what I'm saying, good little fight cards. And then if Gary Russell ever make his yearly event, then you'll have another fight. You know what I'm saying? Last PBC Chicago card was Badu Jack versus Anthony Durrell. Yeah. That was a minute. Dang. Wow. Y'all, yeah, I heard about that Lala D. Y'all supposed to go to Russia. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Just me, thinking off the grid and being against the grain. I think I like it better if Kovalev going to the UK, because if y'all remember, Kovalev, he won his title in the UK against Cleverly. He beat the brakes off of Pascal in Canada twice. Then he went over there and beat up Hopkins at Atlantic City. That's like what, 30, 45 minutes from Philly. So I like him on the road. He seems, more whatever, but I like how he looked. I like how he looked in his last fight when he was boxing with Buddy McGirt. So we'll see. But yeah, y'all, yeah, he can't be doing that old. What type of shoulder roll y'all call it? Egg roll, cabbage roll, whatever roll he doing, he gonna have to tighten that thing up. Uh, Girl, he might be retired. He could be a trainer. I got Kovalev too. No, Lala, that's a good pick. Kovalev. Shit, till they turn down, turn around. I got two. Okay, I see. Okay, we agree. Question for you, Lawrence Williams, in the chat. What is the greatest win in history of boxing? Mine is Hagler versus Tommy Hearns 3 round. The greatest win. Uh, it depends, man. I know a lot of people gonna have a lot of different ones. Uh, I would say Ali over Liston. That was a big win. The first one. It's a lot of them though. Um, I actually think Tyson over Spinks. I'm in the minority. I think Tyson over. I think Spinks was one of Tyson's biggest wins, man. Ali Foreman. That's a good one. Corrales Castillo 2. Now you said 2. We agree. No, number 1. That was the one. Number 2. Castillo's he stopped Corrales in 4 rounds. Castillo came in like 4 pounds overweight, man. They fought at 135. I think Castillo was like 139, 138. He tripping that night, but he stopped him. Oh, he won. Okay, I got you. We agree. I know you was talking about that one when he got fat. Yeah. Any chance y'all are pulling off at Don Stevenson versus Chad? Oh, it's a chance, but I just think right now in Kovalev's career, he turned himself into a boxer, and that's probably the best thing he can do right now in his career. And just he can win it. Kovalev can win this fight off a jab. You know what I'm saying? It's too many questions to be asked of Yard. Can he go past 6? You know what I'm saying? How he gonna be carrying all that muscle against a big puncher and a guy that's a vet? You know what I'm saying? Like Can he be able to withstand? Can he get inside of Kovalev? Can he take a punch? Like it's a lot of stuff to be asked. That's too many damn questions for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Kovalev. That's a lot of questions to get asked. So I don't think he has a chance, but I think it's slim. Foreman over Moore, yeah, man. That's a big fight, man. In my memory because that was on my birthday. And I remember my mom, she got that pay-per-view for me and stuff. We had to go to the cable, had to go to the cable company and get that box, and we watched the fight. Yeah, I remember that. That was on my birthday, '94. Yes, sir. Kovalev, now Hall of Famer. Um, I think so, man. I think he gets in. Uh, Definitely if he can probably unify again, or but I think let me see. He close. Yeah, it's about time for us to start looking at that now, huh? I think he's close. If he's not in now, I think if he can unify this 175 division right now, because it's all spread out now. You got all these guys got belts. I think so, man. Because Kovalev is a good champion, man. He's a good champion. I mean, put your feelings aside about how he is, how he whatever. But far as a champion, as a fighter, he's a good fighter, man. He did some work in his career. Y'all might have a glass chin. Yeah, man. What neutral natural? We don't know. I seen y'all get hit with right hands by lower competition, but I don't know. I ain't never seen him get hit by nobody. Whatever. Yard has a good chance. Kovalev old, but Yard never stepped up, punches up. Yeah. Okay. He beat up a bunch of plumbers. Yeah, man. We'll see, man. Hopefully he can bring it to Kovalev. Now that'd be good if he can bring it to Kovalev and not respect. So that's the thing I would want to see. If we're gonna come into the fight, not respecting Kovalev, coming at him, walking him down, pushing him back, you know what I'm saying? Turning the roles against him, making him, he want to box now. Okay, so get on the front foot, back him up, go to the body, because he's gonna have to go to the body against Kovalev. He's still, what I'm saying, he don't like it down there, even in the second Alvarez fight. So, what I'm saying, take the aggressive stance, try to, he an old man, treat him like an old man, push him around, do what you gotta do. Kovalev need not to trade with anybody. People think Yard is AJ, but I see Jeff Lacey. That's a good one. I see. Uh, yeah, I think he might be. He got a little bit of Pascal in him too, but Pascal got dog in him. So I don't know. I don't know where if Yard got that dog, but I see what you're saying, Teddy B. What was Alvarez doing? He had no plan. Just gave the belt. Yeah, he just gave that thing away. Because he was thinking, he was thinking that Kovalev was gonna come out and try to just get it back and try to whatever, and so he can be able to counter him. But like I was saying before, when I was breaking down this fight when it was happening, I thought Kovalev was winning the first fight. He was boxing, he was doing the same thing, but I was thinking he can be able to outbox him for a longer stretch because Kovalev, man, he's a good fighter, man. He proved that he can just box and win a decision. I knew he can box, but I didn't think he can be able to withstand that like he did because he had stamina issues. But yeah, man, I don't know what Alvarez is doing. Alvarez is supposed to fight Jesse Hart on Tyson Fury versus Tom Swartz undercard. So be on the lookout for that. Jesse Hart supposed to be moving up to 175. Yeah, the box with the chip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, all the free fights. Terry Norris versus 154 pounders. How do he fare top contenders? Man, he's probably the best one, but he'll have some issues with Jerry Hurt because Terry Norris can't punch. Man, Terry Norris is one of them guys, man. He's like, shoot. When he's good, he 100. When he bad, he's like 0. It ain't no in between, and he can get hurt. So I mean, it's a toss up, man. I think Hurt get him the most problems though. But he's fast. But he might be able to outbox her for a second. He has some big power, but man, I think it'd be good fights though with all of them, with all the champions. I think he'll probably beat up on Jaime McGee, but I can see like Terry Norris' chin is so trash. You never know though. So, but I would lean towards Terry Norris. But he does his chin is kind of weak though. Y'all should use a cross defense. Yeah, he got to work on defense, man. That cable box, yeah, man. I had to go get that cable box. My mom had to go get it. All these modern boxes, all these modern day boxes need to stop shoulder roll. Yeah, man. The shoulder roll is like a fad. It's like I remember back in the day when I was coming up playing ball and stuff. When AI came out with the cornrows and the tattoos, then everybody went and got that. It's a fad. Then it kind of played out. You barely see nobody with cornrows. That's how a shoulder roll is. They seen Floyd do it, and then they think they can do it. Like Andre Berto against Robert Guerrero. That's the worst. That was the worst definition of a shoulder roll. If you want to show a fighter how not to do it, there you go. He's just standing there in the shoulder roll while dude is beating up on him. He holding him and beating up on him, and he ain't moving, he ain't duck, he ain't do nothing. He just, I don't know. I guess it looked cool. I think it looked good in the mirror. Who wins, Malik Scott or what? Come on, Lucha Natural. Foreman be chasing Malik Scott all over the ring until he stop him. Malik, now, don't get me wrong, man. I like Malik Scott, man. Like as like how he be talking and how he be breaking down fights and whatever. But he just proved that he don't got no heart, man. And in this game, you don't got no heart. Can't mess with you, bro. And Big George, even Big George, 45 plus, he would chase Malik Scott down and stop him. In my opinion, I can say he Foreman beat him up right now. 71 years old. I get him right now. Malik laid down for Wilder. Back pocket pay. Yeah, that's what they say, man. And you know what? I picked Malik Scott in that fight too, bro. I picked him. I did. I picked Malik Scott. For real, I followed Wilder, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. But I ain't really think he was that good. I ain't gonna lie. I knew he can punch. And I knew he, you know what I'm saying, he had the flair, he had the, whatever. But I didn't think I thought Malik Scott can outbox him, but he went in there and they was in Puerto Rico, man. They had to go get it in, I guess. I don't know. Anytime someone mentions the shoulder roll or Philly shit, I want to watch. Yeah, yeah, man. Floyd, uh, Floyd did that thing nice. James Toney was nice with it. Uh, Georgie Ben, he was nice with it. Yeah, I feel you, Trey X. I wanted him to win, but I ain't gonna lie, I thought the Brown was gonna stop him. I wanted him to win. I was on that American stuff, but I mean, he showed he can box. And that was cool. That was a good fight for him, man. And I think that built his confidence up a lot. But he's the man now. Shoot, it's hard to man. It's hard to knock all these guys out, man. Like you can call them bums or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. I've been in a few fights, man. Whatever. I ain't had no knockouts. I had a lot of, you know what I'm saying, scuffling and stuff and dirt, you know what I'm saying, dirt on the head and on the back and stuff, rolling around, you know what I'm saying. I ain't never knocked nobody out, and I thought I'd be hitting dudes clean. So, and people say, "Oh man, you can knock out bums, man." I don't know, maybe I got that polymyalgia power or something. I don't know, but shoot, I ain't knocked nobody out like that. Von Chris Bird beats Von Bean. I remember Von Bean. He fought Holyfield. They had timing. They had the timing counting. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you, Teddy B. He is interesting though because, like to me, Wilder is like he's like, you know how like in basketball you gotta You got like specialists, you got a 3-point shooter, you got somebody play D, you got somebody that set picks. Like Wilder's, he's like Ben Wallace, yo. And I'm talking about he remind me of Ben Wallace. Both of them dudes from Alabama. I know Ben Wallace from Alabama, and Wilder. But I'm just saying, like he had a skill. If y'all feel me, Ben Wallace played D. He the only one to D up Shaq 1-on-1. Everybody else they had a triple team, whatever, double team Shaq. He played Shaq 1-on-1. They won the championship. You know what I'm saying? When you can just neutralize Shaq for a minute, you ain't gonna be able to stop him, but neutralize him and whatever. So that's what Wilder got. Wilder got that big right hand, and he know that he know his strength, and he used his strength to his advantage. And if you can do that, and you can have a great career, just like these guys, they specialists. They been in the league for 10, 11 years, just shooting threes or setting picks, playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I always wonder how the hell Juwan Howard played for damn near 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I guess he know how to hit that little pick and roll shot, whatever. So they find a niche, and that's what Wilder did. He found his niche in that right hand. And he know how to use it. He know how to set it up. He might not know how to throw it proper. He might not be 1, 2, and 3, but that 1, 2, if he catch you right, it's over. He only gotta catch you right. Forget that. I can't even say that no more. He can graze you and it's over. So he found his niche. So that's why he kind of like I compare him to Ben Wallace in that aspect because Ben Wallace stayed in the league all these years playing defense and rebounds. Can't shoot no free throws, and now I think he about to be a Hall of Famer. So there you go, right there. Just find your niche and stick with it. Yeah, man, it is. Man, I been trying to get mine all first. Man, dude, just eat it, and then we scuffling. That's it. I'll try to get it. I say my boy, man, he be getting them things. I can't get them. I had 7 fights, knocked out 2. The worst feeling is when the punches. I know, man. It's like you hitting dude kept coming. I was like, damn, I grab this little nigga. All right, what you think about Damani Rock, man? Okay, Damani Rock. I think he got decent skills. I don't think I don't think he's dedicated to the sport. Outside looking in, I seen him. Like he only been pro for like 2 years, and his lowest weight, his weights fluctuates from I think he came in like 248 and he jumped all the way up to like 290, then it's 275. I don't think he's active. I don't think he loves the sport. I just think he just boxes because he has a skill. I would like to see him develop. I like to see him more active. I think he has a fight coming up. But I just think he need to get into the 260, too late, the high 250s, 260 marks. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like 275, but he has good skills. I think the smaller he is, I think he'll be better because he has quick hands. So, but I like him though. He's a good little prospect. He's a good prospect. I hate punching. Yeah, the hard heads, man. You can break your hand. 1-5 though. Yeah, man. I don't know my record. A lot win some, lose some. Uh, that Herkovic might be next up. Yeah, Herkovic. Yeah, I think he's probably one of the best prospects out right now. Um, I think he's gonna fight on Usyk undercard on 25th, Trey. Yeah, he's strong. Strong, big dude too. 6'6", I believe. I'm old now. Don't do shit no. Yeah, man. I ain't had a fight since sure. Been a minute. Oh man, look, when you get to a certain age, man, niggas, I don't even think about fighting. Rock loses to Franklin. Okay, Teddy B. Okay. I think he kind of lethargic. You know what I'm saying? Like he not interested. He can fight, but he seems I don't know. I like to see him in the 250s, 260s. Kirkovic need to be more active though. But why everyone want to fight Kevin Johnson, man? Kevin Johnson's not gonna beat you. He gonna take your punches. He gonna give you some rounds. So I guess that's good for your development. But man, that dude gonna have Parkinson's disease. Trying to take these punches from these young killers. Facts. I hope he's fighting on the undercard. Yeah. He is. He and what's his name? The other guy from that area. Damn, on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Michael Hunter. He's on that card too. Yep. So they're gonna be in separate fights. Michael Hunter and then Herkovich. Kingpin retired AJ and came back. Yeah, man. Kingpin Johnson, man. He just laying on the ropes, getting beat up on. Crazy. But yeah, man, it was dope chatting with you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Support me in the chat, man, on the live, man. Appreciate you guys. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all have a good one, man. And I'm gonna be back with another one. I'm out.